Hi there, it's Miss Meg here with another Art Feeds Makes. Today we are going to do nature leaf watercolors together. And before we get started, I want to go over the Art Feeds rules. Remember that when we're creating together, we are an art world where our imaginations are big, there's lots of possibilities, and we really need our creativity. So the first rule is to be kind and be creative. The second rule is to never say I can't. Now today we're going to be painting in a little different way, a little unconventional, using leaves from the outside. So we might struggle a little bit, but don't say I can't. Instead say I will try or I can do it. And rule number 3, there are no wrong answers. Our projects are always going to look a little bit different. You might not choose to use the same colors that I use. You might have different leaves that you find outside than what I find. And that's a good thing because the world needs all of our creativity and our perspective. So before we get started, let's take a look at the supply list and see what you need. Just a few things, right? I really liked this project because it got me outside to go look closely at leaves. So if you look closely at these different leaves, you can see there's all of these lines in them. They have different colors, and those are going to become really important whenever we do our painting, and they're all different. Isn't that so cool? So you might have different leaves that you find around your house, but we're going to use those and just a piece of watercolor paper and our watercolors, and let's see what happens when we make them together. Look at that! Isn't that so cool? You can see how the paint got behind each of the leaves and showed the texture with the watercolor. And then if you take a look at the leaves that we used, those are pretty cool too when they get some paint on them. See how the paint got in the lines of the leaves there? So I think this turned out so good that I'm gonna hang it up on the wall behind me. And I think I'm gonna just keep my eye out for good leaves, and maybe sometime we could try this with flowers or flower petals. And that is merging our creativity with nature, which is one of our favorite things at Art Feeds. So we would love to see what you make. If you can take a picture or a video and have a grown-up put it online and hashtag Art Feeds Makes, then we can celebrate your creation. We'll see you next time.